keeping the same sermon style, tone, structure, and meaning as closely as possible. An impactful sermon, God between reason, fitra, and the signs in the horizons and within the self. All praise is due to Allah, Lord of the worlds. All praise is due to Allah, who created the universe with balance and set within it fixed laws that neither change nor collapse. So he placed signs in the horizons for the minds, and insights within the souls for the hearts, and within the Quran a light that guides from darkness into light. I bear witness that there is no deity except Allah alone, with no partner. A testimony that enlightens insight, establishes proof, and removes confusion. And I bear witness that Muhammad is his servant and messenger, who conveyed the message, fulfilled the trust, and sincerely advised the Ummah. Persian translation, meaning in English: praise belongs exclusively to God, the Lord of all worlds, the one who created the universe with measure and law, and made unchanging and stable principles flow within it. He placed signs in the horizons for minds to reflect upon, and within human beings, insights for hearts to awaken, and made the Quran a light that guides humanity from darkness to illumination. I testify that there is no God except Allah, one and without equal, a testimony that enlightens the heart's vision and cuts through doubt. And I testify that Muhammad is his servant and messenger, who delivered the message, fulfilled the trust, and was a sincere advisor to the Ummah. Then later, I would like to share with my dear friends. Today on TikTok, some people were engaged in discussions and presented various opinions about Allah and his existence. Although the participants had knowledge in physics and science, and they offered arguments based on that, the problem is this. When someone gains information in one area of knowledge, it does not mean they encompass all knowledge. Yet this way of thinking makes them appear great in their own eyes. And as the Quran describes, it was made appealing to them, zuyina lahum. As for the topic of death and life, I neither had the chance to open the discussion in detail, nor did I have time to stay in their live session, because I had joined only at the end, and my argument remained incomplete. My point was that defining God in the way they define physics, matter, and science is a mistake. Their comparison between scientific concepts about the universe and the reality of God is incorrect. Because of this, they assume their denial of God is well-reasoned. Moreover, they take the ignorance of some believers as a standard measure, and then compare atheists and believers based on that. This is a completely wrong method, one that leads to harmful consequences for themselves. This discussion is what inspired me to write these pages, so that if it benefits any of my dear readers, it may be useful. One of humanity's greatest questions in every age is, can God be proven through reason and logic? While science and physics usually progress through experimentation and testing, God is not material so that he could be seen in a laboratory. But the truth is this: God is neither proven by a microscope nor rejected by a telescope. Because God is not something that exists alongside nature, rather he is the creator of nature and the one who established its laws. Science asks, how? But reason asks, why? Science measures the motion of the world, but reason seeks the source of existence itself. 1. The signs of God on the earth, the horizons, afaq. The Quran invites us to observe the world, not for entertainment, but to reach certainty. وَفِي الْأَرْضِ آيَاتٌ لِلْمُوقِنِينَ, meaning, and on the earth are signs for those who have certainty. So the world is not a blind accident. The world is an open book, whose pages hold order, law, and wisdom. 2. The signs of God within the human being, the self. Then the Quran turns our gaze from the outside to the inside. وَفِي أَنفُسِكُمْ أَفَلَا تُبْصِرُونَ, meaning, and within yourselves, do you not see? Yes, within human beings there is something that cannot be fully explained by matter alone. A mind that understands truth, a conscience that recognizes justice, and a heart that is drawn toward meaning, perfection, and infinity. This inner pull is neither an illusion nor an accident. It is the signature of creation. Number 3. The fitra, the natural recognition of God. The Quran says, فِطْرَةَ اللَّهِ الَّتِي فَطَرَ النَّاسَ عَلَيْهَا, meaning the fitra of Allah upon which he created mankind. Fitra means, in the essence of creation, a human being does not see God as a stranger. Rather, the soul knows him, yet sometimes forgets. Some people do not deny God because they lack evidence, but because veils have fallen over their fitra, pride, desires, heedlessness, fanaticism, or the wounds of life. So the Quran does not say, create God. It says, wake up, God has been within you from the beginning. Number 4, responding to the doubt, why is there disorder in the world? Someone may say, if the world is a sign of God, then why is there so much disorder? O servants of Allah, we must understand that what we call disorder is of 2 types. A. Apparent disorder. Sometimes the human mind does not see the whole picture, so it assumes there is no order, while in reality the order exists, but on a deeper level. B. The world is a place of trial, not a place of absolute comfort. This world is not paradise. This world is the field of becoming, the field of growth, choice, and responsibility. If there were no pain, patience would have no meaning. If there were no hardship, prayer would not rise from the heart. If there were no challenge, a strong human being would never be formed. So the hardships of the world are not a proof against God. Rather, they are a sign that life has purpose. Number 5. The Quranic proof, from death to life. The Quran asks a powerful question, كَيْفَ تَكْفُرُونَ بِاللَّهِ وَكُنْتُمْ أَمْوَاتًا فَأَحْيَاكُمْ? Meaning, how can you disbelieve in Allah when you were lifeless and He gave you life? Before a human being existed, they were nothing. No mind, no soul, no awareness. So who turned this nothingness into existence? Is it possible that life, with all its consciousness, order and purpose, has no cause? No, behind this life is a wise will, and that will is Allah. The message, so, O believers, God is not hidden, He is manifest, yet only for eyes that see and hearts that awaken. There are signs on the earth, there are signs within you. There is a silent but constant call within your fitra, and in the Quran there is a clear proof. Closing supplication. O Allah, light of the heavens and the earth, O you who guided minds through your signs and revived hearts through your remembrance, grant us a light of certainty, deliver us from doubt, awaken us from heedlessness, soften our hardness into mercy, and replace our confusion with tranquility. O Allah, keep us firm upon your fitra. Do not make the world our greatest concern, nor the limit of our knowledge. Grant us the blessing of reflecting upon your book, and make us among the people of the Quran, those who are your people and your chosen ones. O Allah, forgive us, our parents and our teachers. Have mercy on the one who taught us goodness and guided us to your path. Write for him the reward of the truthful, and make his knowledge a light in this life and an elevation in the hereafter. May Allah's peace and blessings be upon our Master Muhammad and upon all his family and companions. By Ustad Harun,